Anxiety attacks and panic attacks are an incredibly terrible part of millions of people's lives around the world. Almost 40 million Americans every day struggle with anxiety or depression. And I want to talk about something that happened to me recently that might be able to help you as well if you go into the attack, if you have a panic attack or an anxiety mode and you're not really quite sure what to do. Hi, I'm David Essel. For the past 40 years in the world of personal growth, for the past 30 years as a #1 best-selling author, counselor, master life coach, and minister, I've gone through a lot of my own challenges in life. As many of you probably know, I've overcome massive addictions to alcoholism, cocaine addiction, as well as codependency and love. One thing that has been with me my whole life is an underlying low-level anxiety. Some people would call it a general anxiety disorder. Other people would call it a social anxiety disorder. And even as a counselor, I help people every day with anxiety. I've noticed that I have my own that I have to deal with. And there's only been 2 times in life where I've had extreme panic attacks, and one was last night. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to tell you that anyone in the world can struggle with depression on a regular basis, anxiety on a regular basis, and the mask that we wear in the public world would never allow anyone to know that we're really going through that many challenges or struggles. But let me share what happened last night. Then I'm going to tell you what I did, and it may help you as well. It was one of the most bizarre experiences that I've ever had. At 2 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and I was an immediate attack, a panic attack. It was not heart related. There was no compression on my chest, but I did feel closed in. I felt outrageously claustrophobic. I could hear my heart beating faster and faster, and my mind was in a trap. And for people that know anxiety attacks, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's no way out. What do I do? How do I stop this? What created it? There's all these thoughts going through my mind, and I got out of bed and I walked around the bed a little bit. I walked into my bathroom, and I was trying to decide if I should call for help, if I should get someone to try to come over just to sit with me to settle down. I didn't even know what to do, quite frankly. And then at the last second, I remember one of my favorite techniques in the world that I use with clients all the time is called cognitive behavioral therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy is one of the most powerful tools that we can use to stop that anxiety attack, or to stop that craving for alcohol, or to stop that negative thought process. In other words, cognitive behavioral therapy, what it does is it gives the body and the nervous system a timeout. Now, on my wrist, you'll see a band, and this is a band that I use from the Huna Band Company out of Hawaii, and it is specifically made for cognitive behavioral therapy. And what you do with cognitive behavioral therapy, the way we teach our clients, is that when you have that anxiety attack or that negative thought that repeats, you snap the band. I say the words, cancel that thought. Then I say the words, I am free. Now, these are all steps that we teach individuals. Now, before I go any further and explain what happened last night, I'm going to tell you this. The cognitive behavioral therapy with the band is not meant to totally heal anything. It's meant to give you a break, to relax the brain, to get it moving in a new direction. So it's crucially important to be able to stop that depressive thought or the craving for alcohol or the anxiety, that we have a tool that works really quickly. Well, as I'm pacing in my room filled with anxiety, obviously an anxiety attack, it dawned on me that I had my Huna band on my wrist because I wear it 24/7. I went and sat down, I did my breathing, and I did the pull of the band, and it must sting, and I did it about 10 times, canceling the thoughts of anxiety, saying I am free. On the 10th time, there was a major shift internally that allowed me to calm down. I will tell you this with no BS at all, that it was gone within 60 seconds after going through my cognitive behavioral therapy technique. It was gone. It did not return. I actually fell back asleep, and I didn't think I'd be able to fall back asleep. So this is powerful. Now, I am going to go deeper within because I've been working all morning on myself trying to figure out, there's obviously something in the subconscious mind that needs attention. If it was a conscious intent or a conscious anxiety attack, I would have had to be awake, and I would have had to feel like waking up and going, oh my God, how's my mom? Or oh my God, how is this? Or how's that? It was nothing like that. I simply woke up in the middle of a panic attack. So now I'm going to be trying to decide, and I'll be working with other individuals as well, is there something going on internally that I haven't taken care of? Is there something I'm avoiding? Because procrastination can create anxiety. I don't drink that much caffeine. I never drink it past 2 in the afternoon. So I knew it wasn't caffeine related, or I knew it wasn't like an energy drink related, which oftentimes can trigger panic attacks with people who have anxiety disorders. I just wanted to let you know through this video that you can, and there are tools available to help people like you and I that might struggle with anxiety or anxiety attacks from time to time. Always see your doctor. Make sure there's not a contraindication between 2 medicines you're taking that's creating the anxiety, which happens a lot. Make sure you're not consuming alcohol and caffeine the next morning. That can create anxiety attacks. Make sure that you're dealing with those deep feelings that maybe you don't want to look and face. It could be shame, it could be guilt, it could be rage, it could be resentment, it could be low self-confidence, low self-esteem. You may find that there's a reason for your panic attacks. Now, I also understand that because mine are so far spaced in between, I may never find out what the cause is. But the one great news that I have for you today is that there is a tool, cognitive behavioral therapy, and I will help you with it. Just email me at talkdavid.com. Whether you're battling through depression, anxiety, if you're battling through addiction and trying not to relapse, whatever it might be, financial worries, relationship worries, I can help you with general anxiety disorder and specific anxiety disorders. So let me help you. Go to talkdavid.com. We're all in this together. I wanted to share the story, and I will tell you, in the middle of a panic attack, you don't even think you're going to survive, and that is truth. Last night, I just kept saying, I don't know how I'm going to make it out of there. How am I going to get out of this? How am I going to... It's really horrendous. So don't sit. Don't wait. Don't numb them out with all kinds of medication either. Let's get to the core of it so we can heal it. Okay, I'm David Essel. The website is talkdavid.com. Have a great day.